Before we usually have, like we said, our convos to get people in, because we have a really, really special guest here who's first time in Canada, Toronto.
Yes, I.
Yes.
Wait,
So
what is that on your shirt, cuz?
I'm not gonna lie, it might be a little bit of powder. It's hot out here.
Powder?
Yeah, fam.
What kind of powder?
No, regular powder. It's hot, man.
Don't make me find out.
Nah, fam. I rock with the gather. But yeah, your first time.
Yeah.
The women here, because like we went out last night too. Shout out to my guy. I got him back in the DJ field, whatever, right? And I'm just looking at the women, and I'm like, yo, fam, Canada has some beautiful women. The attitude and everything else, that's a conversation for another day. But the women, the way they look, like, what was your experience here just with the galdom so far? Like?
All right, so first thing first, before we get into that,
Yeah, we're taping, yeah.
Lover,
yeah, we're rolling.
It's only love all the time, but I just being honest. So coming in on the plane, right?
To the mic.
Yeah, man, yeah. Coming in on the plane when I land. When I was coming off the plane, had like two girls in the back.
Of the plane?
Yeah, in the back when I was going onto the plane, right? So I get onto the plane, I see the only watch. I don't know if they make me out or anything. Real beautiful, but yeah, bigger than two girls. When I going on the plane, it so happened, one sitting on my seat and the next one behind. But it had one next empty seat. So while I was going on sit down, she was like, I could sit down, yeah, because she wanna sit down next to she friend now. So yeah, that's basically coming out. I was coming out, I was looking at some very, very, very some high grade females. Yeah, no joke. Also last night at an event, and bro, I feel like it's mostly ladies come out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of beautiful ladies.
The one thing I love about this city, it's a love-hate thing, is that when international artists come down here, the women show so much love, fam. That's when you see the guy them come out the door. It's like, yo, fam, shawty, I haven't seen you come out in years. Like, the guy them will come out. So, but like, is that, you're okay with that? Like, most of your fans being females, right? You're okay with that,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm okay. It's part, to be honest. At the beginning of my career, remember, as an entertainer, as an artist, so these are things where you have a lot of strangers coming as fans. I'm not accustomed to it. So this is something where I really had to adapt to over the time. At the beginning, I used to hide because I couldn't consume everything at once. So I used to hide. Sometimes it's so much that people are started to get paranoid and I just go, you know. But time and time I get to understand, so I'm taking it more as a job, and this is part of my craft. So I start to adapt myself to that now, boy. But it's cool. It's cool with me. I have no problem with it now. I mean, it's my job. Yeah, just my girl. She just get a little shaky sometimes. Yeah, she just think. But I mean, that is what it is, man.
But so do you think it makes sense to even have a girl in the industry, especially as popular as you are? You know what I'm saying? I'm not.
Yeah.
Look, I love love. I love black love. But yes, women, and even what we do, they always ask questions. The amount of girls we have here. I had one girl hold up in. My girl was like, "What are you doing?" She had to box me up. I don't know if I. Yeah, she had to box.
I mean,
it's real.
Yeah,
She had to box me up still. So like.
Yeah. I mean,
do you feel like it makes sense?
To be honest, what I would say makes sense is, I mean, every man need a woman in their life. Yeah, that is inevitable. But as an entertainer, I would say it's very hard because there's a lot going on, a lot happening, active. Sometimes you're not wrong. So it's all on an understanding on you and your partner. I wouldn't say if it's actually like a good thing or a bad thing, but it's more or less on the understanding that you and your partner have to go through certain things, because first thing first, as a female with our entertainer, they're supposed to know and understand that this guy or this person going to be here, there, everywhere. You're going to have females coming by
late nights at the studio.
And as I talk about the high grades and the higher grades, you understand?
Yeah, so of course.
You go have a lot of insecurity in it, but it's just something where both just need to understand what it is they're dealing with to move forward. Not everybody could deal with it like that. Not every artist like that. It have some is just have some insecure ways and mental. As men, personally, this is humans we're talking about, so they would just carry about their life in one way. Okay, as an entertainer, this is it. So just to even beat up with all the stress on this girl, suddenly I be here and that girl. Yeah, what? Me, I just have ladies and that is it. Forget it,
Before we really start, because I was doing my research on you.
Yeah.
You didn't finish school.
Nah.
But you seem super intelligent. Like, where's this coming from? Like, usually when you see youths that don't finish school, they're like, yo, we're down with the fuckery, da. You're very well spoken. Like, you know what you're saying. Where did this come from?
Well, to be honest, one thing that had a big part to play is growing up. Grew up around a lot of elderly people. So I always tend to push myself around people older than me, 5 years, 10 years older. I always curious as a child. So what I would do is I would always sit down, like you guys, I will be talking, doing whatever. I would come and I would sit down a little distance because it's big people, and I would just keep my eyes, listen everything you all say, but if you're smoking, I watching how you billing how we rolling it. Men smoking weed here, billing. When they're done, they go on. You go see little shakes on the ground and leave here. I go and come and scrape up all of that. I go and roll that on our people as a little youth man, 9 years. Oh, cough. I say, I'll never do that again. Every time I keep doing it, I say, boy, I will never try that again. And I still end up smoking. But yeah, I've been around a lot of elderly people, so I'm very observant. So I would download a lot, very quiet. I would just observe and just put it into practice. Started school from first year to standard 3. Actually was the top student in class. And after standard 3, I had a little, I would say, home problems, like, some family stuff. So as a child, it was so much already going on in my life. And I just couldn't really...
Your focus wasn't there?
Yeah, my focus wasn't there now, boy. So I started kind of lay back on school. I didn't really care about anything. And I was just kind of lawless at a point in time. After that, I was very, 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 very miserable. And but I was always intelligent. And because I've been around elderly people, I was more advanced to my age. So it's like my age group, with their thinking, my thinking totally different. So sometimes I used to be like, where's this? Why am I understanding on this level? Why he thinking like this and I thinking like this? So from there I just adapted and I became a leader since primary school to high school. I've been going to no classes. I encouraged people to come and break class with me, walk around the school, get trouble. And the thing is, it started off at a point where I was given all the trouble, and then it reached that point where it's like, I do everything. I don't need to do it no more.
Yeah.
I had everybody else. I rolling with about 15 kids. I see a guy walking, he have a headset. I'm like, oh, that headset nice. My boy go be like, yeah, you like that? You just run, snatch that, take that. Whole in school at a height, he from teacher, from God, and all them things now. I was always advanced, My father was a bailer. He used to bail people from prison, right?
Oh, okay.
So that is something where as a child growing up with me now, knowing he even had plenty of respect on the streets, where he was very respected. And me as a child, me doing certain things, like we just say, I never get locked up, I never face the magistrate or anything like that. But I just say, if it is I was to get locked up, if it's not murder, I show out of jail because I'm a father. And then he have connects on the street. So it's like, I been good now, boy. So I used to just be on beer madness, And so after my father passed away, that is where things kind of change up here now. Because that was like my God, that was my everything in my life, So when he passed away, it's like my back against the wall. Even though I grew up with a mentality to depend on myself for things because I know my parents can afford a lot. When he passed away, this is where it hit serious. And it was like, he go on, so I go and had a fend for myself, And this is where I really started to take music serious, on a serious level, because I've been doing music from the age of 7, recording from the age of 7, coming up, because I grew up in a musical home in my family. I have producers, songwriters, studio, everything. I had access to it, which was very fortunate for me also too. And I had the talent. My family members used to always be like, yeah, you could do it, but growing up around people you consider, sometimes you would do something, whether you're drawing or whatever, your friend. Sometimes it tends to happen, things like this. They'll be like, yeah, boy, you real bad. But they only just motivating you because of the relationship you'll have, and they don't want to disappoint you. Right. So as a youth, I see these things, I observe and download. So sometimes when I be like, boy, you're different, boy. Yeah, but I just like, you just only telling me that because I is a cousin, I is a friend. You understand?
Yeah.
Enough time, but it's only until that day when I go on crazy and I had a performance in Londonville and I see the response as strangers this is where I get to understand that are really talented, you know, and I just had to push from there and forward, man.
I have so much to ask this guy, but really quick, it's the man them show. It's your boy Gutsy.
It's your boy Vegas.
We got a super special guest, man. Trinidad. That's what they call it, right? Trinidad, man. This guy's blowing up the place. Like I said, first time in Canada. Yo, your boy. It's on the man them show. Rock it out with us. Thank you. Really quick, do you have any shout outs? Anybody you want to big up?
Yeah, man, shout out my mother, shout out my sisters, them, Elia, Inaya, you know, Ebony, Eliakim. We doing it. Big up my people, them, Trinidad. You know, we outside. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, we're outside.
Yeah.
We're outside.
Listen, I'm Guyanese, but I still treat the Trinidad like they're our brother. Listen, I fuck with the Trinidad more than Jamaicans, respectfully.
Big up the Caribbean people too, same way, you know. All the islands, them, yeah.
Yeah, man. So it was funny because you were bringing up your dad so much. I was gonna ask what was the relationship like with your mom, but you said she's still in your life.
Yeah, for sure.
You guys are cool. But what made it why your dad? I guess everything that he was doing, you kind of looked up to him because you said like it was really impactful when he died.
Yeah, because so growing up, my dad was not wrong.
Oh, okay, so
he came around probably like I was in primary school, so that'll be like probably like 9, 10. 9, 10 is where he started be in my life, like, you know, constant. Before he used to be all about here, there. He didn't used to live around, so, you know, he wasn't in my life at the beginning. So when he did come as a child, it's one thing where it is I was talking about before in school, where I used to just kind of let out all my everything, and, you know, that was part of it, where even in primary school coming up, we are friends, and Christmas, birthday coming, and my dad buy this for me, and my thing. I didn't even have a father to get that for me. My mother didn't even have the money to even afford that. Sometimes when everybody had gifts in school, you know, you go to the Christmas party, everybody get a gift.
You're just in shooling.
My mother didn't buy nothing for me. You like so. That is when he come in my life, it was something, you know, big for me now, boy.
And now you appreciated that, like it was just like,
Of course, and he's a man used to always, we had a kind of like a friendly relationship, not just like a father-son, it's like a friendly relationship where he go just call my reason, you know. Yo, what you doing, my thing? Not just so right. I come and pick you up, we make a move and go down, so and thing and whatever. You know, sometimes for days we just on the road going, you just teach me certain things, let me know this, yo, when this thing, you go here, when that, you know, you go there, whatever. That type of way. So at that point in time, and he was in my life, he played a big role. He was real important. So it's like, I tried to take as much as I could from the time when he wasn't there. You know, even at the time I started smoke, right? And I smoking, as I said, it's like it's big men. So it's men who be around him as his friends, and then I had to give them money to go and purchase weed for me because I am that age and I don't want he to know I smoking. Sometimes they go buy he for weed and all. You know? They come back to me. But it reached that point now, the same guys and them, they start to feel that type of way because it's like, I don't want boy, father to find out. We encourage them in smoking. So one of them end up going and tell him, hey, Rankin, boy, smoking, eh? So all right, he go come now and say, boy, what going on here good? I say, yeah. He be like, you're smoking? I said, nah. Me? I said, nah, me don't smoke. Yeah, I'm all right. They sure. You can tell me, man. I said, nah, boy, smoke. I don't smoke, boy. Thing, all right. Bro, like about 3 weeks, different days, this man keep asking, and I keep denying this man, bro. Till it at that time, I go on my 1 hour, the same big man and them, not knowing he did, but he on his side, down on his step. And going inside and I smoking. We walk out on the balcony. It have a step going on his side, but dark. I can't see nothing. Smoking. 14 years. Hard weed burning. I know my father laugh. I hear the laugh. I just step back so easy. Because I know he see me. He started laugh because he know he asked him and I tell him no, he see me now. Say, wait, boy, what I gonna do? I just walk back inside, drop that weed for who I was smoking with, and I go on one time. I know what to say. About a week, 2 weeks after that now, he come and see me. Him come there. Open your hand. Give me some weed, some high grade thing, and smoke that. I said, all right. I know, shock. I don't know. I want to tell him, no, I don't smoke. But he don't get me. He know, I said, all right, I just go with the flow. Bam. A week after that now, we was on the block chilling. He came, gave everybody weed, build up weed, the weed passing around now. Everybody there I just smoke with except he because he don't know I smoke. I'm a father. Respect to same way. And the weed passing around. I see watch one of them, he say, Hannah, man, But I watched it again, my thing, and that was the first and last time I ever smoked weed with my father. You know, that is one thing I think I say, well, the times I was lying to him, I really regret that. I should have just say, well, yeah, boy, I smoke. I could have get, pull out 2-3 roll with my father and reason, same way, but, I'm still grateful for that one time.
No, that's dope. That's dope. Condolences again.
Yeah, condolences, man.
You said you were making music from when you were young, like 7 years old.
Yeah.
What kind of music were you making? Because we're gonna assume, like, you're from Trini.
Yeah.
That is soca
or calypso.
Yes.
Or calypso.
Yeah. So basically, at that time, I started off doing hip hop because at that time, that era was like Chris Brown, Lil Wayne, and Soulja Boy, 50 Cent.
Yeah.
So hip hop was the thing in Trinidad.
Who sorry to cut you? Who's like the big artist though? Like for you guys down there, like. For us, I would say it would be like 50 and those guys.
Was it like 2010?
Well, according to what year it is, at that time, 50 Cent was the
50
main,
was the guy.
number one, because it even had a gang in Trinidad called G Unit at that point in time. Well then, when I check it to my Bangam Smooth,
they're from.
So
makes sense.
So Trinidad definitely supported 50 Cent a lot at that time,
Mm-hmm.
So I started off doing hip hop. And for like 2-3 years, then I started venturing into Soca. Started do Soca, started writing and all them things. Started getting into Afrobeats after that. And the last genre I actually tried was Dancehall. Within all them time, I think like 2016. I used to write music. I did actually write a song for Orlando Octave called Church Girl.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, it was me, D. Ryan, and Emmanuel. That was the writer.
Jeez.
Yeah. So, I just been experimenting, to be honest, to find myself in the music because at that time, I know I have the talent, but I just don't know where I could fit it and, pay it in and get my comfort in it now, boy. But at that time, I really wanted to be a rapper, to do hip-hop. So I was doing that. But again, as far as I see it, and more experience and understanding with music, because I'm a big fan of music, not a genre, but music generally, right? Now, hip-hop, or let me say rap from America, they do, right? If a Jamaican or a Trinidadian do rap, for you to get the essence and the sauce, you understand, the spice, the secret ingredient, that would be the accent of the Americans. So without that accent, you could do what? It will not be rap or hip-hop. And then go back straight to the same thing, with dancehall. Now, dancehall is dancehall because of the accent. You can't change that accent. If it change that accent, it's not dancehall.
So sorry to cut you. He has this conversation all the time with Canadian dancehall acts where he feels like they're not authentic because you're not getting that Jamaican roots talk, the slang, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's his feel to it, why he feels like Jamaicans don't even accept Canadian artists, Canadian dancehall artists. Yeah. So it's crazy that you're saying that.
Yeah, and that's just facts, and that's how it works with music generally. Whatever accent started off a genre, that is where you're going to be, and go and carry on. You can't change it. Once you change it, that will be something different and out of that context. So with Trinidad here now, this is where I particularly, alright, so if you listen to my music, you wouldn't know as a Trinidadian.
No.
I go and song like a Jamaican.
Yes.
And that is because it's dancehall music I do, even though we call it Trinibad, right? It merged from dancehall, But the more you take out from it, it's going to be something different. So even, I probably one of the few artists that you wouldn't really hear the Trini accent, but it have a lot of other Trini artists, you will hear the Trini accent, but still you will hear Wagwan in a song. Like, certain Jamaican twangs now, boy.
Yeah,
so that is just to keep the authenticness in it now, boy.
Yeah.
To keep it authentic, Yeah. So, that is it basically on the...
You go, I want to deep dive.
On that shit.
Do you feel like, okay, even though I rant on the Canadian dancehall artists, you said, from what you said, you need to sound authentic to the genre.
Yeah.
Don't you feel like that's stifling your own culture? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, why not have a Trini accent on a dancehall record? Why not? What is the...
Or even a Canadian accent on a hip hop or rap song? Because we get knocked about it all the time. Whereas like Canadian rappers, you guys sound weird. Like like even on the podcast, they're like, why you guys sound like that? Like talk normal.
Yeah. You see, this is something here. All right. You see, the fans and the population has a big role. So that's why from before, as I say, whatever genre start off with an accent or culture, that is where it going to run. Because that is what they get, that is what the people get, and that is what they want. So you got to keep that. Now, if the people them take it, it's all right. But the people won't take it because the air is not accustomed to it. You understand? So that is why Soca, you can't change up Soca. And if you watch like in the islands now, watching the islands, every island have a different style of Soca, right? Now, Trinidad had a jab, and everybody had a different thing, right? It had Trini artists, Soca artists would do jab music, no? And they sung just like the jab and the Grenadians, the style. And whoever they can sing it in a groovy way or like a power way, like how we go do it in Trinidad.
Yeah.
You have to get that essence now, boy. That jab essence which come from Grenada. That is the authentic way of it. That is the feel. That is what everybody does feel. That is what how people move in. You know, so once you could bring that to the table, from anywhere in the world, the people go and grab it. You understand what I'm saying? Because that is what them looking and hunting for now, boy, and searching for now, boy. Anything authentic in whatever feel it might be. Once it already have originated. So with dancehall, with a Trini accent, that will be something, a new thing actually like creating,
yeah.
You know,
it would be a new sound, pretty much.
It would be a new song. It would be a new song. It wouldn't even be dancehall or, you know?
Yeah. No.
Trini-all or something.
Yeah, something, you know?
Something, yeah, like a new subgenre, because you said Trinidad is a subgenre of dancehall at the end of the day. So, yeah.
Same way as how with our trap dancehall now.
Yeah.
The new generation doing trap dancehall. It's still dancehall, just
it's
a different style. Same Jamaican accent, you know?
Just a different beat. Or a more hip-hop beat.
Yeah, correct. The BPM might change up, you know?
Who's the originator for Trinidad? Like if you would point like maybe 2-3 artists that you would say these guys are these females, whoever that created or was
definitely Prince Swanee. Definitely Prince Swanee opened the door for everybody, even for me.
Yeah,
definitely Swanee.
Did like he like helped you with the music? Did he put you on to stuff? Did he give you advice? Or just because of his blow up, it's helped you?
Yeah. Just because of the door that he opened, it was possible for not just me but others to even come through. Same like K-Lion and rest in peace, and Rebel 6 rest in peace. You know, all the other artists that came through, Swanee was the one who opened the door. And from there, everybody was able to walk through, and still people walking through. Yeah, so he have a big role to play in the Trinidad for sure. Behind Prince Swanee, it have a lot of people who was behind Prince Swanee also, was pushing him to actually make it happen also too. So if I would say everybody play a role, it hand in hand. If it's anybody I would say that come with the Trinidad, or you know, I would say it's the people who was behind Prince Swanee, because he was just the figure, the face of everything. He's the entertainer. That is who everybody will see. But there are people behind him who nobody ain't seen, who pushing, investing, paying money in this, who pulling strings, who making calls. Yo, are this artist? Yo, I wanna, you know? Them is the people I would say who start this thing. Yeah, because without that, it would have never happen.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So Trinidad comes from the streets of Trinidad, which even me as my mom's Trinidadian, God bless her soul, I didn't hear this music growing up. I heard Calypso, I heard Soca, I heard fucking Chutney. I did not hear Trinidad up until my little cousins introduced it to me, like around 2016. Oh, Prince Swanee, yeah, boy, you have to listen to my artist. Like they were just pushing the music on me, and I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm over here doing my thing in Toronto, helping the youth them. So it's like, didn't have time to listen, but now it's bigger than 2016, I can say.
Yeah.
It's still not as big as dancehall, but at least people have their ears open.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
Definitely.
So like, why do you feel, or better yet, did you guys ever have a street input like in music ever, where it was like maybe local and nobody heard it? You know what I mean?
We mean like a movement like Trinidad?
Yeah. Like was it like before Trinidad was a thing?
Yeah, was it?
What was it before
that?
Okay, so all right. So back before Trinidad, it have, so as I was saying before, my family, Central Records, which is Laka's, Dilray, and they have a studio, they do songwriting, build beats, right? And produce. Laka's actually did Malanasha Ganja Cowboy.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he did the beat for that, right? So all them time when I wrong in his studio watching everybody. So Malanasha used to come to in his studio. So he doing reggae as a Trinidadian, been doing it, right? Yeah, Malanasha, Orlando Octave, Macamillion, Kerry John, Jamel, King Rilla, changing him now, which is King Rilla now. Now, all these and others, Rascality used to be coming in the studio. These guys was doing dancehall at that time. That could be probably like about 8 years before the Trinidad thing kick off, probably 10 years, or could probably be longer, but they've been doing dancehall since that time. They had a movement going, whatever, but they wasn't really getting the support and the push. And as far as I see it, it had few artists who had the Jamaican accent in it, and it was going far. You understand? Few what's his name, like Jamal? Had a few of them. Was even Orlando was doing so good now, boy. But it just wasn't that at that time. I would say at that time it wasn't
the right time.
It wasn't the right time, but people been doing it for the years. That Sasha. People been doing dancehall music in Trinidad for the years. You know? But what I would say is just time and time again. At that time, it was radio. At that time, as an artist, if you want to get yourself out there, every artist depend on the radio. They got a radio play them time. It's really on YouTube and thing. So in this time, you know, with Prince Swanee and everything, it like everything just happened the correct time now, boy. Because now, at that time, we didn't need no radio. Just do a video, do a song and release it. Let the people them decide what we song going and go from there. We don't need a radio station DJ to tell we, well, nah, we like it or that is not, you know?
Yeah.
It's the people now, it's the choice. Them choosing what them want and, all right, yeah, die, that gone. Nobody can tell you nothing, you understand? So that was the difference and the advantage where this time that it happened and it make it, you know?
I want to get a picture of the music industry in Trinidad, and I heard rumors, but I want to hear it from you. Like, going back to radio, what you said.
Yeah.
Is there still an issue with radio? Is radio not supporting Trinidad artists?
Local
talent.
Yeah, well. Right now, it have few DJs on the radios that do support the Trinidad artists, and still few they would support, and that is because some of the DJs actually have like relationships with some of the artists who because they might probably be living in the area or something. Yeah, so that is that part, and then well, now I can't remember when last I went in a radio station in Trinidad to go and release a song, and yeah, I dropped this song. That was a long time thing. So now what the DJs do, now they have to go and do their research and see which hot artists it have for them to keep the radio station moving. You understand?
Yeah.
So the table turns, you know. The tables turn in a big way now. You know? So now the DJs looking for the hottest artists to play on the radio station to keep it hot and to keep people listening. Basically, because right now it's like YouTube is the radio.
Yeah, pretty much.
The demographic changed.
Yeah.
So basically, if you don't play current music, then your listeners will just turn off the radio, and then you'll lose money.
Yeah, basically.
Kind of like the DJing thing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The audience, or you're DJing to a bunch of people that want to hear new viral music, and if you're gonna play songs from like the 80s and shit, they'll be cool with it, but it's like you're gonna check out at some point, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, this is so old, I don't want to hear this shit.
Yeah, like I'm playing the BET jams from fucking 2005.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I mean, the dancehall thing in Trinidad been long, and also the violence. I mean, right now the violence going on a different level, but Trinidad been violent for time. It just wasn't really highlighted like that, you know? And Soca come like for the world, especially internationally, because some people at that time, when people look at Trinidad's a real nice place, Trinidad's sweet, and especially when they bring the Soca, the music, it's so sweet, it's like, oh, it's like a paradise.
Yeah.
Trinidad is like a paradise.
Yeah,
so when highlight the violence in Trinidad, never really affect anybody. It still really affect anybody, to be honest. It's just the gangs, them know who they're dealing with and whatever. People who live in the daily life sometimes do be affected, but no, it's time pass and advance technology, everything. So it's just crazy now, boy. It just reached a different level.
I just think it's there's more eyes on it because it's like the city. like this city, even though it's went to the shitter a little bit over the last couple of years, it's always been violent.
Yeah.
Like we had like the year of the gun was like 2008 or 2009 sometime there. But yet, like, we're complaining now about how the kids and all these people are moving. But it's like, yo, it's been like this. It's just, you have social media now. You have more eyes on here now. You have people doing documentaries on the little gangs and stuff. Really quick, how do you feel about that? Like, people that are not from Trinidad doing documentary pieces or pieces on maybe like, you know, like, the gangs and music, and they're not even tapped in. They're not asking no questions to anybody in the gangs or people that have been arrested, but they're just making up whatever they hear from police reports.
I mean, is a good and is a bad at the same time, because it's actually kind of putting out a name and kind of having people pulling back and thinking something different to it really is, and somebody in for that again is not actually true. So, you know, and then on the next part, should I buy? All right, so the powers in Trinidad with the vloggers, which some is false, some is truth, right? Now, what the vloggers doing, they exposing the powers in Trinidad, because a vlogger will come from far away and automatically locate criminals. They go in and chill with the criminals. And the police looking for them and can't find them, and them in the country. You understand what I'm saying? So that exposing the powers in Trinidad, in a sense that we ain't doing what we're supposed to do as our country. We not, you know, we cheering them, giving trouble, and we just leaving them to get trouble, and we ain't doing nothing. Because the trouble would have given it not reaching international faces to expose the parents. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now these vloggers coming and exposing the parents of these kids now, boy. So it's like, now we gotta do something about this now. So that is why the parents now pulling our weapons and say, hey, stop, we giving trouble, boy, and hey, come, you know? Now they're trying to make it look like we doing or been doing, but really and truly they Trinidad been like that for years, man. It's only because it exposed now they wanna
social media. TikTok
social media.
And people
back then
it
didn't have social media like that. So now social media is exposing every single thing. Bro, 1990 we had a coup in Trinidad, bro, which Caribbean island or country, you know, had a coup, bro. They overthrew the government in Trinidad and Tobago in 1990. I didn't even born yet.
It was Abu Bakr.
Yeah,
I was there. I was there glued to the TV. I was back home. I'm like, what's happening? I'm hearing seeing Batman, all sorts of shit on the TV. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Trinidad and Tobago. So
kid, you know?
One thing when they keep coming on all the Trinidad rising up the crime and the thing and the gangs and this, bro, this been happening for years, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's been happening for years, man.
Talk to me about Die Die, like the process of making that song and like going in. Did you think that song, was gonna blow up the way it did?
Well, at the beginning, no. After it was processed, I had some thoughts, I had some faith that it would have do some damage, but I didn't know it would have do so much damage.
Yeah.
You know, I think it would have do good, but I didn't know it would have do so good. Yeah. Because so Die Die actually was a freestyle. So at that point in time, like we say like 2016 coming straight up till that time, I used to be I drop out of school. I was at 16 years I drop out of school, and what I would be doing, I would be home. Me and my cousins, my friends, everybody, and I say it's big men. So chilling, pulling weed, you know, drinking and just playing bare beats on YouTube and just freestyling. You know, that is like fun for you. We just having fun outside, freestyling, and that actually was a freestyle on tape, because when I freestyle, I just forget. It's not really like a pen on paper, right? Like whatever come to my head, I just lay it out now. So same way we freestyling, people would just be videotaping now. While I done freestyle and there was taping, Lakas, which is the producer, was like, boy, you need to record that. Had to record that song bad. But the beat now is a YouTube beat from Musical. And so what we do first, we record the song on the beat, had the tag and everything on it. We record the song. The same night when we get the freestyle, we went in studio, recorded one time. Afterwards now, we had was to get the beat and to do the video. So I had an iPhone 6 at the point in time. I sell an iPhone 6 $1,500. And me, Lakas, and Marv put up $50 every day for like about 2-3 weeks. till we make up the money to purchase the beat and do the video. Do the video and the pay for the beat. At first what I do, I pay it on Facebook. I drop the video on Facebook first. It went viral on Facebook. So I do numbers like crazy. Right? That is what it is. I know, yeah, boy. This thing going and be sick. It was a freestyle pun with an up linking pun and pun collaborated with a share the freestyle. So we end up recording over our freestyle on video on phone and put that on Facebook. That's how to go viral, which we done already. Had the song recorded and already had the video was just to pay for the beat and whatever now, boy. So when we see that go viral on Facebook, like a week after, once we get everything together, pay it out on we contact Akam from Jamaica and release it on Akam page, because Akam was like the biggest platform for dancehall music at that point in time.
That's the page you've been telling me about.
Yeah, that was the biggest dancehall platform for Jamaica, for dancehall generally in the world. He had like 1.something million subscribers. They were Cartel, Movado, TJ, Massacre. Everybody at that point in time used to be dropping music. So that is one of the tactics what I use to even drop it. And I believe 100% that helped it a lot now. Eh?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Marketing.
Akam on that, man.
He doesn't get a lot of flowers. Shout out to Akam, man. Yeah. He's been involved for a very long time.
Yeah.
So even when I see your videos, like obviously you have some like really, really nice videos, especially with the galdom. I want really quick side though. Is Shanisa? That's her name? Shanessa, the reggae artist, the dancehall artist. That's her name? Shanisa?
Where's she from?
The same one.
Shensia?
Shensia. My bad. You have a song called Shensia, no?
I have a song called Shensia. Yeah.
That's your what is it? The crush? That's your crush out there. Or your the feature. Like you know, you want the feature.
Yeah, feature. So it's just basically like if you listen to it, girl sweet like Shensia, Trinibad killer, she love drug dealers. Yeah. So it's just our image. Yeah. Girl sweet like Shensia, so just name it Shensia as our image.
When I was going through the thing, I like that song there. Still, I like that song, but still. Man. But yeah, it seems like when I watch your videos, it has that raw feel. Yeah. Is that something that you're always trying to get in your videos? Like, yo, I want people to feel like, yo, I might turn it up a little bit, but I want to give you that Trini raw style, that ghetto, the Trini ghetto kind of.
Well, so that is my style, that is Trini style, that is, that is everything, that is Trinidad, right? So Trinidadians naturally, rough, aggressive, right? And if you listen from Vibes Cartel and Movado era, where they was at their big Gully and Gaza beef, listen to that dancehall music and listen to this generation. And you can hear the difference. This one more choppy, more smooth, more sweet, more, groovy type now, boy. Back then it was more hardcore. We getting them kind of beats like boom, boom, hardcore. So what I say, no, before I even reach it, at that point in time, Cartel and Movado biggest supporters was Trinidad and Tobago. We take Gaza and Gully so serious in Trinidad. It had a point crime actually did rise. Had people was warring each other. Like Ice Gaza and Ice Gully sometimes it's fight. Ice Gaza and Ice Gully bounce up on you and it's a real fight. We take that real serious now, because Trinidadians love dancehall from day one. So we know. Yeah, sorry about that, but my mind just but we take it on. It come like Trinidadians is judges, I would say, for dancehall music, right? So at that point is where Trinidadians grasp dancehall and take it like them own, right? That time with Vibes Cartel and Movado, that was a hardcore dancehall. Now, when Prince Wani come and everybody else come, and if you really listen, it start off, and even up to today, don't really have much girl songs from the artists and them, right? And that is because, check it back now, Movado and Cartel time, it might have a time in Jamaica where the government was kind of coming down on them because of the violent music, and Cartel and Movado actually started to change up their style and they started to do girl song alone.
Yeah.
Girl song. So if you check it, that is exactly what's going on in Trinidad. We so love dancehall, we stuck from the original. So that's what I was saying. Once you start something in a culture or accent, that is what the people want. So Cartel and them come and bring this thing, and then you get locked up, you go on and a whole set of artists come, the thing change up now. Trinidad come, with the beginning, which were Vibes Cartel and Movado was doing that hardcore, rough, hard dancehall. And that is why that hit so hard, because Trinidadians love it so much. That is what we grew up under. And that is what in our subconscious. Remember, this new dancehall now come. It didn't have time for that to marinate in my head now, boy. So it's automatically, it going to express like that. That is why I would just say, because plenty people they say, they just hear Black Rhino. They say this is the Trinidad Black Rhino, right? I can't really hear it. I can't really see it. That is all I will try. I can, but it's probably just the way, the hardcoreness, because Black Rhino is from that era. You understand? The Trinidad artists and them, subconscious, as I say, it's stuck in that era. So automatically when you do it, going to project like that now, boy. You dig? So I just always say Trinidad is that era dance, so that hardcore era where Vibes Cartel and, and Movado. That time, man, for sure.
Do you see maybe like Soca, Calypso getting like the same attention and buzz as dancehall got? Like you obviously see like the Vibes Cartel, it moved on to Spice, so many different artists. Do you think Soca will get to the point where like it might be the biggest genre of music in the world, that like, or it's too...
And to add to that, year round. Because I feel
like summertime, obviously.
It's always
it's
like
gonna
around carnival time where soca is just a thing.
But now but why I'm saying that too is the song that she said, "Take it easy, I will do the work." That song blowing up now.
Yeah, that song.
Like I hear that song every day now, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a soca fan, right?
Yeah,
like so,
brother, man.
But now you hear that, and it's just like it kind of in my head, it gives me like, yo, soca might have hope. Do you feel like it might?
Like
nah.
would they have the Afro beat effect you're saying?
Yes, like that, like how Afrobeat just took over. But I think Afrobeat's a little bit different because like Afrobeat
can't be different.
Hear me out.
Same.
I feel like
I just say that it has some African artists, bro, some music. A friend from the UK, a producer, does be playing for me, bro, and I'm like, bro, that is soca. It's African music, Africans, bro.
Yeah.
This thing sung just like soca, the melodies, the beat, everything like soca, But anyway, I personally believe anything is possible. It could reach on that level, but it's not so cool. The Afro community and the Afro genre, it's free in a sense as it's free to venture, it's free to it's open then for anybody to
go in, do whatever, do any kind of music.
Open. Yeah. It's just as dancehall, it's open. Just as any other genre in the world, to be fair. Every genre is open. Soca is not open. Soca is like this. And it will only open for particular people who don't want to come into and then close back. You can't suffocate it. It won't reach as the peak with could or should. You understand? But I mean, soca doing good, it will always do good, because soca is soca. That what they're doing, it kind of like preserving it in a sense, but it cooling back the full potential of it.
Do you feel like that's because of the gatekeepers? That the people that have come before has said, hey, well, we want it to stay this way. We don't want other people to come in and take
definitely.
it.
Definitely. But I mean, it's their thing. It's how far they want it to go. It's how far you want to go. The sacrifices you want to make, the risks you want to take, is where you want to get out of it. So at the end of the day, I mean, it's not really anything for me to say. The soca artists and them, I believe and think they all comfortable, but it's just for the new artists who want to be a soca artist. That is just the hard part. The hard part is just on them now. Right?
What else shows do you have lined up? Like places like to perform?
Events, well, Montreal, then next week. I went Montreal next week.
Yeah.
Some more other events, Island Beauties, I think. And I have probably like about 8 other events. I had a girl list all the names of places and everything. So yeah, and November I have a Bahamas in November, and December Bermuda. Yeah.
Put in work, man.
Right. Yeah. You're a smart guy. Like you're
Wait,
super.
you're continuing?
Yeah.
Wait, hold your thought.
Okay.
The soca thing.
Yeah. There you go.
You said it was closed, but soca has reached out to, like you said, Grenada, Barbados, like all these other countries in the Caribbean. How could it be closed if that's the case? Because I feel like Trinidad soca, and that's the only thing I listened to on my like growing up. It's like it was only to them, unless there was artists.
Yeah, because
from different countries that were coming to Trinidad to do soca. Like, I'm not sure of that. Like,
all right, so same way is like humans. There's a adapt in life. There's gap. There's evolve. There's get. All right, the same thing over and over. There's get custom and there's run out and leave that because they are fed up do that. You know. So that is the thing. I mean, it's statics. It's humans behind it at the end of the day. So you can't keep 3 soca artists from 1991 and bring them 2025. What do you want to listen to?
They try.
They can't. It's all right. There's something where they cannot control, but they're trying their best to keep a hold of it. So these were the Grenadians, the St. Lucian, the Bajans, and them who come with the soca. At the end, Trinidad is the headquarters of soca. Mm-hmm. So anything coming in there, they are accepting it. So if I is Trinidad soca headquarters and I see a hit song coming up in Grenada, hey, who's the artist boy? Think, yeah, bring him in. We're in for carnival thing. Bring them in, let the people them see them thing. That's to keep everything going. So you can't get fed up how we bring in other things, but that's just for that because if you really check it, when you see certain artists come from overseas, come to Trinidad or wherever might be in the soca world, you hear them once and then after that they're gone. You hear them again and they bend and they releasing music, you know. After that they releasing, you know. But nobody gain them that clearance. Nobody gain them that play. Because I remember soca is not like dancehall where you can just pass a song on YouTube. There are a few artists will do it if the song's so good. Soca is something where you really have to promote and push and beat it in the people's ears. Any soca song could be a hit, as far as I see it. Once you ring it in the people's ears, it's a hit. But because it's gonna just get accustomed in their ears and they will automatically like it. They won't have a choice.
And they're part of your song. So I think it work. I think they're going back to, in my opinion, the boxed in thing, it's not evolving. Yeah. We haven't. When you look at dancehall and reggae, you've seen it in video games. You've seen it. You've seen rappers get involved. You just see it. It's not boxed in.
Yeah,
there's movies. There's dancehall queen. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even down to the dancehall king, the Nick Cannon movie with Busta.
Yeah.
There's not anything with that with soca. Like soca just stays in that box. You don't see a rapper going into soca and doing a soca remix, or you know what I'm saying? They don't intertwine. No. So I feel like that's where soca struggles, or maybe that's the problem. Yeah. It's just like, yo, if we evolve this thing a little bit, let's make a soca movie. Let's make a movie about, you know, a carnival. Like if something happened. There's nothing like that, fam.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what's holding them back. Fuck, bro. Like imagine if a Taylor Swift did a fucking soca song.
It would have been out of here.
Soca's out of here now.
You're right.
You know what I'm
saying?
And I feel like that. I feel like they have to let go. The gatekeepers are like, nah, we don't want Taylor Swift touching our shit. We don't want Drake coming over here and, you know what I'm saying, taking this sauce. Nah, like y'all stay over here. We're good with what we have here, and I can get it. Like, you know, but fuck, bro.
I think it do have some soca artists with some international collaborations, you know.
But are they coming on the soca beat, or is the soca artist going on
their
beat? See, that's the thing,
so,
right?
True. Because going back to it, the same song there, I didn't even realize that Sean Paul's on the remix.
Yeah.
So it's just like that's what needs to happen. Instead of them switching up and making the song a reggae song, you have Sean Paul coming on a soca song.
Yeah.
Really quick, when you said that Die was going viral, right? Who's somebody that you seen that reached out and were like, yo, this song got bad, and you're like, whoa, like you're listening to this? Like,
bro, when I dropped this song on YouTube, the next day, a car was passing playing this song. On the road.
You felt nice.
Yeah, the next day a car was passing banging it.
But who's the most famous, like one of the most famous person that reached out after you dropped that song, and they reached out to you and you're like, wow, like, yeah. You're starstruck. You're just like, holy shit, this motherfucker's listening to my music?
To be honest, bro, real people reach out to me, and oh wow, who was the first person to reach out to me, boy?
But the most famous.
It doesn't even have to be the first, just somebody that no, not even the most popular, somebody that you were shocked and you were surprised, like Skilly or one of these guys.
Yeah, well, for sure. I mean, a lot. Skilly reached out to me. I think Skilly was one of the first big ones to reach out to me, and that was like, nah, boy. Even I, some man has been real disbelief, you know. I just been disbelief in my own self sometimes. You know, as people just be like, boy, you don't know the talent you have, you know. And it's true, because I don't know. I just so cool, bro, and so humble. One thing what I like to do, and I push myself, I would like to keep myself down to earth now, boy. I just like to show myself to be a superior than anybody else, because all of we humans, you cut me is blood, I cut you is blood. You know? We same things, bro. You understand? So I doesn't really like to, even though as an artist, as an entertainer, I have so much 1,000 followers as human just like you. You know? I just like to be a person who could come and you could reason with me normal. I don't like people that lie to me. I will keep it straight as possible, you know? That is how I function, real down to it now, boy. So even though, you see me on video as this person, whoever, in person, that is a movie, is entertainment. You see Will Smith flying in Hancock. In real life, in real life, he can't even fly.
In real life, he's getting boxed up by his wife.
It's entertainment, you know. It's music. So, yeah, I just always try to keep myself humble. So, within that, it's just always a reminder for me not to get swell-headed now, boy.
Yeah.
So, fame is something serious. You have to know how to deal with it. If you don't know how to deal with it, you could crash your whole self, your career. You could end up going crazy, bro. You know? So, it's something really you have to know how to deal with now, boy. And even though as a man still kind of trying to learn on, you know, how to maneuver it now, boy. Because how humble I is and how cool I is, you know. Just by that to remind myself something, I just like, I don't even, that's all right, bro. It's cool. I don't think the song so is all right. I believe I could do way better than that.
Facts.
You know, that kind of way? So, yeah. It's just that basically.
2 questions. My first question is like, what soca artists do you feel can do Trinidad music? Like, you'd hear them like, yo.
Bungie.
Bungie Garland?
Yeah.
You think he can do Trinidad?
Yeah. Bungie real versatile.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Bungie.
No, Bungie's hard though.
Yeah,
still,
he's
he's hard, fam. I pause.
If Bungie do a Trinidad song right now,
Turn up.
but the whole place crazy.
Yeah.
That gonna be the talk of the tongue. Everybody gonna be. Let Bungie do a Trinidad song. I hope you understand.
Don't worry. We'll you know, reel this up for him. We'll tag him.
Yeah, Bungie's one artist for sure. Yeah, execute that easy. He's a real Bungie man, talented for sure, man. Very, very talented artist.
Yeah, he's sick still. He's sick. I forgot my second question. Go ahead, guys.
This is an off-camera question that we were asking. Who has the best curry? I need to know because, you know, I'm Guyanese. You know what I'm saying? I got some Trini family members, friends, and then this whole place is fucking Jamaicanized. So, but from what you've experienced, who has the best curry?
Bro, I from Trinidad. Trinidad the best curry in the whole world. India can't make curry like we in Trinidad. But here what I will say, that is for now, right? As far as I experience, eat a roti in Guyana, and the roti tastes real good.
But no, hold on.
Right?
Was it the roti or was it like the chicken and everything? Because I'm not gonna lie, the roti itself, Guyanese roti itself, turn up.
Yeah.
But like I'd rather have like chicken, you know what I'm saying?
Alright, so we say that is correct.
Yes.
Guyana, you see the roti skin?
Yes.
A1.
Fire.
Texture, everything tastes like on point, bro. God, no joke. Like the meat and thing and the chicken and whatever. It's good, it's nice because here I would say nice. I eat curry in other places and was trash, bro.
Yes.
You know? So it was amazing to me now, boy. Yeah, Trinidad, we tell curry, little curry and stew the little chicken and the potato and the little chana. The flavors in it, yeah, it's how your taste buds going wild inside there, bro. So it's like the chicken with a Guyanese roti, bad.
That's what I'm telling you, fam. The combination.
And I think, it's at a restaurant I actually went to, I think either is Brooklyn, boy? Or Queens, boy. Queens is Guyanese and Trinidad.
Fusion.
Fuse come together, bro. Oh, if it is a roti, boy. yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, like I can't lie. Like the Trini, like when it go the doubles, the meat, the chicken and stuff like that, turn up. Like the Guyanese people, I don't know what the fuck they be doing with the actual meats and shit, but like the pastries and the the roti
nice.
skin. Oh,
real nice.
Bless up.
For sure, and the Chinese too, bro. Guyanese Chinese, I feel is the best Chinese I've ever had in the world.
Yeah. The Guyanese Chinese,
I told you. That's the best food in the world, fam. I'm telling you. I fuck so much Trinidadian food, but Guyanese Chinese.
Well, they are Chinese.
That chicken shit that they make.
So where's the best place around the world that you've traveled? Where has the best food, in your opinion?
Trinidad.
Not even better than UK.
Yeah.
Better than Jamaica. Have you been to Jamaica yet?
Yeah, I've been to Jamaica.
But Trinidad,
bro. Trinidad. I's a man. Well, who been following me from 2019 till now? Well, you should understand, I love my belly. Look at me. No. You see, Trinidad, as you know, is a mixed culture. So it has different kind of delicacies in Trinidad, mix up that the Africans, the Indians, the Chinese, everything, right?
You're right.
No, I like the Indian delicacy in Trinidad, which is the doubles, the roti, the pie, the saina, the aloo pie, you name it, bygone pie, everything. So, me, I love doubles. Doubles like my number one. That's my go-to as I wake up in the morning. Anybody know me? Doubles, man, I going by. It reach that level way, I don't even reach there. Oh, $10, but you don't know. Me never say that. Me know we come in, triple, slide pepper, whatever. They don't know how my order is. For me time, boy, call them, know what's going on now, boy. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Doubles, I like my go-to. Roti, like my curry duck. Stew chicken, sometimes I'll take stew chicken, wrap dal peri roti, with some curry sauce in that, you know. I just have my little tricks in it now, boy. Yeah.
Real food.
Yeah, I'm a little tricks in it, but yeah, that is like number one. Apart from that, I would say lasagna is one of my favorite food. Like my lasagna, like my little callaloo, cuckoo, you know, a little pilau.
Cuckoo, that's a Bayesian thing.
Well,
I guess it's everywhere, but like that's heavy in Barbados.
Yeah, it's a Bayesian thing, but I mean, it's a plenty time back. If you don't know, that plenty Bayesians that migrated from Barbados and migrated to Trinidad some years ago.
I didn't even
know lot. That. So I believe that is where the cuckoo come from now. Eh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
history so dope.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, the Indian delicacy is the best in Trinidad and in the world also too. For me. That is my go-to. I don't have nothing else. When I like something, I will go right down till the end till it has no more.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Shout out to Jamaica House Curry Goat. What's something that you would implement in, I want to say Trinidad music, but just in Caribbean music in general? Like, what's something that you feel like they need really, really bad? Like, if you can put something, whether it be more radio play, more promotion or marketing, more togetherness, a unity, like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Maybe like we need a Caribbean We Are the World or some shit where everybody comes together and does a track together, like.
For generally the Caribbean or like Trinidad?
Actually Trinidad. Let's stick to, because you're in Trinidad. Right. For Trinidad, what do you think that needs?
So for Trinidad right now, everybody needs to come together and put the differences what everybody have personally on the street and on the side. This is our business. This is not wishy-washy, just get up and sing a song and run out there and this man and this that man. Yeah, you could make music out of it, but learn from the architects of the dancehall, Movado and Vibes Cartel, a very great example. These men beef for years, and they never harm each other. You know that type of way? Them even perform on stage and never harm each other now. You know that type of way? They keep the thing legit. They keep it business. They keep it musical. And that is the only thing, and that is the difference. So remember, as I said before, I was talking about that same thing with Cartel and Movado. The Gully and Gaza, Trinidad take it so serious. Some people start a war who fighting and thing and whatever. That's how Trinidadians is. They doesn't know when to stop and when to done. Them just go all out. Them just take things too serious. A little too serious now, boy. Yeah, basically now, boy. So we just need unity, boy. You see, the set of all the gangs and the separation. I mean, I know how it is. I come from the street, I understand it. Has some people have no choice. It has some people lost family members and close friends, and it's like, nah, I can't talk to that man. I can't deal with that man. That man have to go. For my part, yeah, we are live. You know, we are life. Life is the greatest thing, dog. With life, you can do anything, even if you make a mistake.
Fact.
You understand? Even if you mess up, bro. Without life, you can't even make a mistake to fix it, bro. You understand? We here today. So much people done dead and gone off of this, dog. They're not coming back. You could kill our next man today, tomorrow, after that, and they're still ain't coming back, bro.
Facts.
It's our youths coming up, bro. men can't be selfish. Man, I think it are youths coming up who gonna be coming through the same thing, dog. So let we try and make something better for them who coming now, boy. You dig? The place done mad already. You dig? So much of children growing up without parents and thing in the place who have nobody to come and say, I'm pour this for this man. Have nobody to come and say, I need some whole lot. Now is the time. We could make if we carry on like this and not go on, we just making it bad for ourselves. We got opportunity to get out of things, a lifestyle that not humane for humans to live, bro.
Facts.
We supposed to take this serious as a job, as a 9 to 5. Like, bro, sometimes I say like people in Trinidad need to leave the country sometimes and get to see what's going on outside, because I've been UK, I've been US, wherever. Bro, you have a job in London. You miss 1 day, 2 days, you lost a job, or no, bro? So people going to work, no matter what, sometimes people barely have time for themselves. That's how they have to take this music.
Really quick, I heard that you can get fined if your kid misses school over there.
Yeah.
Yo, London is mash up.
Yeah, if your kid miss for 2 days, they're coming home and look for that child.
And you'll get fined.
Yeah, they're coming home and look for you. Because why you not in school? They're calling you if you ain't answering, they're coming home by your door, by your address. You could get fined for that. It's serious. So, it come like that is what the Jamaicans doing. The Jamaicans and them, because Jamaica full of so much of poverty. The way how they take this music is like gold for them.
Facts.
This music is like gold, so they cherish this. They don't want to mess that up at all, because once that gone, everything gone. Yeah. They have nothing, you know. Jamaica have a lot of poverty. Trinidad didn't have that poverty the level as Jamaica now, boy. You think? So it's like a fun thing for we just doing it for fun. You understand? So I just need if men could come together, dog, just for the business part of it, so men could live. Same way, dog, men gonna make money, men gonna live good, happy. The children to come, you make the right moves. You know how to do not move a muscle again once you do the right thing now. But if men keep thinking against each other, bro, you're gonna just hold on the thing.
The ego.
They're not even helping themselves.
They gotta drop the ego.
Yeah, men have to drop the ego. You dig? And put that back on the street when they're going on a mic, and they go and do a video, or they go and do a show, business. Put that on the side, X or that. When they leave and they go home, or they could go back to the scene and this one and call him and tell him you're coming to fame and all your rifle all they have. You understand? Keep it there now, boy. And keep the business. You can't mix up that. You can't put oil and water together. That don't mix. Will never mix up.
It's so funny you say that, because when was the last Jamaican artist to be murdered?
Exactly.
I know, a while.
Exactly.
Bogo.
They do, that is not their thing, bro. They don't do that.
Bogo? Wasn't Bogo a dancer?
He was in the community.
Yeah, you're right.
He's the one, he got murdered. But who was the last artist to say, what was the last headline to say someone of a dancehall artist got murdered?
Yeah.
Never heard that.
Yeah, facts.
Now that you think about it.
And on top of that, Jamaica like 5-10 times bigger than Trinidad. We so small and artists just die like rain in Trinidad.
Same with out here.
No value, bro.
Same with Chicago. Same with New York.
Yeah.
LA.
Yeah, facts.
I hear it all the time.
It's community. It is unity.
Yeah.
And if we don't have unity, then we can't excel.
Exactly.
We have to put the bullshit aside. I understand there's bodies in the ground, but
I think, in my opinion, when the streets got too much into the music, I think that's where things got fucked up.
Yeah.
Like too much street niggas were getting into the music thing, where it's cool if you're getting into it and you're maybe investing, but when you're the artist and you're the one that's kind of on the streets and stuff like that, I think that's where things kind of got mashed up. Because then, like, yo, that's the real person. Like, I'm a guy, and I still have to go on road. I still have to do this, and I still have to go par. So it's just like, we needed the street guys to invest into the guys that were just gonna keep it music.
Yeah,
and that's just my opinion.
I think it's different. I think it's deeper than that. It goes back to what Boy said. Boy said poverty level is so low in Jamaica that the art form is the key out. Think about states, even though it's fucked up, but you can tell in one state, say Texas, if there's a man that is busting, that whole fucking state is behind them.
But going back to it, it's the struggle too. Like we look at Chicago, they got so big because of the struggle, because of the violence, but that was so real. Like that's what they were really going through, and we never really got to see that until Chicago drill came.
And then it was like, hey, we're like that too. Let me go in.
But it's everywhere.
But it's
just the levels to
it. Yeah, facts is everywhere.
I got a few more questions for you, but I gotta run out. But you're so dope and you're talented. What's your flaw? Like in music? Like, do you feel like yo, you need to step up your performance game. You know, I don't think I think the way you interview, you're dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What, is it picking better production, marketing? What would you say is your flaw in this whole thing that you need to work on?
Definitely, I need to work on my structure, music, creating music. So, as I said before, I'm more a freestyler. So, it's just whatever come to the top of my head, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes it could be a wishy-washy, sometimes it could be like perfect, you know? So, I really just want to be able to put certain words together and actually like a story then. I want to be able to like poetry then with my music, you know? That type of way now, where like a story from beginning till end, like basically like adrenaline. So adrenaline is a freestyle and perfectly put together. You understand? And it's like a story beginning till end. First link up on the beach side. She tell me she man on the east side. She begged me for the fuck. She didn't even think twice. You understand? But if it out on the black bike, so it's a whole story from one start to the end going down. And that was our freestyle. So I know my capability, yes, but I want to be able to actually put down pen on paper from beginning to end. Yeah.
Like, would you do like a full album like that? You remember? Have you ever
Generally.
listened to Kendrick's Good Kid, Mad City? That was like a full. The whole album was like a story. Told a story.
Yeah. Well, not particularly like that, but like every song is a story.
Okay.
It mightn't be able to connect to the other, but each one is a story then by itself. Now,
No, I get you.
Yeah, for sure.
Last real question I have. Because you're clearly in your prime. I feel like right now is your prime. Yeah. Do you have anybody coming up under you? I don't know under you, but like any young boys or the crews, your label?
Yeah. Well, for sure, I have a little brother, Gonzo. Boy, bad, talented. He have voice. He could sing, boy. You know, he is what somebody are working on slowly, you know, right now. Ain't ready for me yet, but definitely look out for my little brother, Gonzo. It have an artist called Blackwick from where I'm from in Trinidad. Talented also too.
You have a song with him?
Yeah, I have a song
with him.
You know,
I've been seeing
that. Who I was pushed, but also it have a lot of artists who has my eyes because, as I said, he's a very observant youth. So I just watch talent. I love talent and I love music. So I just always watch to see who have it now, boy. So yeah, Blackwick, Sebi, 100%. Have an artist called Kimi. Very bad, 100%. Who else it have, boy? Kifi, have an artist called Kifi. Yeah, and it's just mostly artists. Some around about artist called New Vision from South Trinidad. Very talented also, you know. Jassy, it have an artist called Jassy. Look out for Jassy. Bad, same way too. Yeah, I mean, it's a real plenty artists in Trinidad. Plenty to look out for, plenty talent, and again, you know, opportunities now, boy. And one thing, you see, especially with the gang thing, that is what everybody wants to see. Trinidad, you know, Soca is Bacchanal, right? So that is Trinidad. Trinidad is Bacchanal. We like Bacchanal. Anything with Bacchanal, we in that.
Yes.
You know, so that is one of the things with us push Trinidad, 100%. The violence and what's going on the social media and on the streets is what us push these artists and them now, boy. So sometimes I do have a talented artist who very talented, could probably make a crossover international Billboard song, but the people don't want to hear that because it have no Bacchanal in it.
He's not doing the fuckery. Wow.
Yeah, nobody.
Does that sound familiar?
Yeah, nobody trying to kill nobody. He ain't trying to kill nobody. Nobody so talking about this and he and thing, and so nobody ain't paying a mind on to that now, boy. You understand? So that is way it is a hard thing for genuine talented artists in Trinidad and Tobago. So you really have to have a way to maneuver and push out of that now, boy. So me now, personally, is where I just try to push. Now I see, I know I inspire a lot of artists, as we seen a lot of artists we put no gang affiliations. Well, coming up now on the Instagram and whatever, because same way, they don't see in my part how I step in. And obviously it making sense. So I inspire a lot of youths coming up to make the same moves and not to head down the gangway because it's going to categorize yourself and pocket yourself. We wouldn't be able to move and function, you know. But all this year, what I doing is basically to change the mindset of some youths coming up to know, well, hey, I have talent and I have thing. I don't necessarily need to sing a gang song or join a gang to make it as an artist.
Or diss anybody.
Anybody. You understand? You could do your thing. Be creative with it, put in your work, put yourself around the right people in the right places, and, you know, always keep God one thing. Always keep going in your thing and have faith, dog. Believe. Don't ever. Sometimes people will come and try and break down your thing, you know. You dig? Nah, boy, that ain't go. Yeah, you let that pass through the next years and continue your thing, pa. You will never know until you reach there. So if you stop, you have no way to go, bro. Sometimes you're going somewhere and because you have one more step to take. And we're going forward right in and you just get tired and fed up and say, boy, walk all here. And me ain't get nothing, boy. Let me turn back. No, you part that way there, right? So the tunnel done dig. And next man see this tunnel and pass one pop, bap. He get the same jewel or whatever it is he was going for.
Facts.
Just because they give up. So that is one thing, you know. Always keep going in your thing, believe, have faith, and don't ever give up. You dig?
Do you feel like that the little moments that your dad wasn't in your life, did you guys have a conversation about that? And about just him not being in your life in the early on, like I know he came back, but when he came back, did you have that conversation with him? Like, yo, pops, you don't even know, like that little time that you weren't here, it kind of affected me. And so you're saying that you didn't. Did you talk to anybody about that? And do you feel like those kind of trauma things need to be spoken to? Because you probably have trauma that this guy hates when I bring it up, but like you probably have trauma that you're holding on to that you probably don't even know.
100%, bro. I have a lot of trauma. I'm a traumatized kid. I've been traumatized from very young. I've been exposed to a lot that I shouldn't be exposed to at a young child. There were a lot I didn't speak about on this interview, and I wouldn't speak about it also. But yeah, of course, I'm traumatized.
But so what would you advice that you would give to other kids that are coming up that are artists and they've been traumatized, whether it been their father, their mother, family members, friends? What advice do you give them to how to deal with it and just go through it?
Bro, to be honest, every human, every person have different ways of dealing with certain stuff. So my way mightn't work for everybody, and personally, I don't even think I have a way. Just have some ways, or sometimes I will cope with it. All right, so as a person, I like to isolate myself because things like that. And as I talked before, if I ever talk about that with my father and think no, even my mother and my grandmom, I talk to her about certain things. Certain level, but it has certain depths I wouldn't even get into, because as I said before, growing up, I always have this mentality. I depended on myself for certain things because knowing my parents couldn't afford certain things, I go and get it myself because this is what I want. Let me go and get it. My mother can't make it, I gotta make it for myself now, boy. You dig? So what I would do is I go always isolate myself when I ever in a mood like that, ever situation like that. And I'm feeling little, first thing I will go to is music, bro.
No, that's a help.
Yeah, I'll go to music, and that is one of the things to really how I end up get comfortable in the music. So if you really listen to my music, right, every single song you'll hear emotions in it. You must hear some emotions.
Something, yeah.
And that is me letting out everything because I'm nobody to talk to reason with, to get. Or even to understand me, or even to get my experience. And sometimes even if somebody's trying to reason with you or as therapy, they don't have the experience. They're just talking about what you telling them. Because experience is totally different
from,
some
advice.
Things, some people really just, in life, you have to experience certain things to understand. If you don't experience it, you can't understand it now, boy. So I would just isolate myself with certain things. I would go straight to music, and when I listen to the music, I will sing the song at the top of my voice. Whatever song is rap, is dancehall, whatever I'm listening to the top of my voice, top, ball out. Try and sing it as close as possible to them. That's what I would do. So that is one of the what has helped me cope in a way. So even sometimes if like somebody do something upset me, I go in the studio. You understand?
Many men wish death upon.
yeah. And that is my way. That is my therapy right there. Basically, I expressing whatever it is I have inside that needs to come out now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that is just my way. I mean, everybody had a way of dealing with things. But yeah, that is just how I would deal with that now.
Yeah, I just feel like men in general, now too, we're in 2025. I feel like a lot of men have been going through trauma, and we're always told like we have to be guys, we have to be men. You're not you're not supposed to show feeling, you're not supposed to cry, do any of these things. And then you see these guys like, either go out and kill themselves, kill somebody, do these mass murders, and we don't know what these people are going through. Like some of the white youths, I don't know. But regardless, like I just feel like there's trauma, and as men, we don't talk about it, and and I feel like right there, that's the fucked up thing.
Nah, for sure, and that does affect a lot of men.
A lot.
Yeah. The one boy to talk to, because they could watch this big, strong man living 300 pounds coming to tell you he's stressed and have problems. He crying. Bro.
Grow up, man up, B.
Grow up. Yeah, I mean, nah, but it's serious though. That is where you see it how men for real will be doing suicide and committing suicide, you know? It real, bro. It real, but I mean, it is society, man.
Yeah, man.
It is what it is.
Very fucking sad.
Boy, but what else can we be expecting for you for 2025?
Well, 2025, I mean, I have a mixtape coming.
Jeez.
Actually, name it is Rifles and Roses. It's a little bit of love, some girls, a little bit of, violence in it. And so the mixtape is basically based on Trinidad and the lifestyle and life in Trinidad, So this way I come with the Rifles and the Roses because it's just like the party life. Trinidad is like a Brooklyn. Active, is nightlife 24/7. Sunday to Sunday now, boy. So it's all kind of things going on, all kind of activities, So on the cover of the mixtape. So what I try to do is I try to merge like a Trini flag and a dancehall flag just to show homage to Jamaica for the dancehall now, boy. And so basically it's just based on street life, things where I experience myself, things where I see, things that happen in the past, present, things that pass across the news. So everything is just basically about life in Trinidad and the expression. And before, as I say, every song, passion, a lot of passion in it, emotions and feelings. So when you listen, you could feel it, you will feel everything, But yeah, that mixtape, look out for that. I also have
any features on there that you can talk about? I know he does, but he's like, can I say it?
Yeah, I have a feature, but I don't want to talk about it because I want it to be a surprise.
Okay.
Yeah, I want it to be a surprise, so I won't talk about the feature right now. Yeah, I also have I have 2 EPs to come, which one will be like December, and then sometime next year, 2026. 2 EPs. So one will be like for the girls only, strictly girls, and then it have one, back to the Trinidad. You dig? Yeah, man. And well, right now on a promotion tour in Canada, so I have some place to touch. I mean, active from here. I have 2 events in the Caribbean islands, Bermuda, Bahamas. Yeah, man, and just I'll be traveling, keep pushing my music, and just be a new music to come on.
Last question. How'd you get the name Boy Boy?
Yeah, so I grew up with this name, honestly. Thought this was my birth name.
Birth name?
Yeah, I thought that was the name of my birth paper. Because
your mom, my grandma,
everybody just call me Boy Boy. When they come and I had to go to school, they will come and be like, I come for Boy Boy. The teacher's confused. They don't know who's Boy Boy. And then them will catch yourself and be like, oh, I'm sorry, Williams Harper. Oh, okay. But my mom tell me when I was small coming up, I had a real squeaky voice now, like a gilly voice.
Oh, man.
So she started calling me Boy to keep that masculine, I don't know, whatever. Yeah. To remind she that I don't know.
Well, man, it ended up working because, listen, Boy is to me the biggest friggin' Trinidad artist because we told our peoples yesterday, like, yo, we're interviewing What? Oh my God! You guys are interviewing Boy? Can I come? I was just like, God damn! I like, this nigga is lit.
Yeah.
So you're definitely doing all the right things. You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate you coming through to the Mandem Show. Really quick, let the people know how to get a hold of you. If they want to book you, they want to feature, make sure you have that bag right, though.
Yeah, man. Well, Boy Official on Instagram, Boy on Facebook, Boy Official on YouTube, Boy Official on Snapchat, Boy Official on everything.
Jeez.
Yeah. Bookings, wherever it might be, just contact on my email on Instagram, and you'll be able to contact to book on everything.
Yeah, man, super. Yo, bro, like I see big things for you, bro. Like it's crazy. The international artists that are coming over here and that we've interviewed recently, like they've been amazing. But there's just no homo, just something about you that you seem like you're on this track of superstardom, bro. So like whatever you're doing, keep it up, do it to the max, and we're here to support you for whatever you do, man.
Sure.
Keep up the good work.
Man. Mad love on
the man is doing a fucking tour.
Like,
when was the last time you heard a man, international artist, do a tour everywhere, visiting spots like I tell these guys to do out here?
Hey fam, these guys are more hungry. Conversation for another day. We don't want to bad up anybody. Yo, again, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you run up boy all the gal them, all the man them. You know what I'm saying? If you're watching this, go subscribe, like. Just we're turning up boy all the rest of 2025.
Yes, Trinidad. For them left up.
Cheese. That's the name of the episode. Trinidad.
Trinidad?
Yeah.
It's not even an episode.
Interview. Name of the interview. It's your boy Gutsy.
Boy Vegas.
We are for this.
One.